realize my own faults. How? We have 4 avenues, 4 ways. You can use all of them. You can use 3, 2, 1. The target is to know your uyub, your faults, your weaknesses in your akhlaq. First avenue of these 4 avenues, how to realize your own faults, is to be with a sheikh, with a scholar. Sit under his knees and try to be around him here and there. The scholar will tell his student and will inform him about his faults, and he will guide him how to correct himself. This is the first avenue. It's the avenue of the scholars and the students of the scholars, especially from our former part of this ummah, which is now a bit difficult for our day and night situations nowadays. It's a little bit very difficult to travel, to sit under the knees of a scholar and he inform you and appoint your faults and educate you how to correct yourself. It's not easy. It's not easy for everybody. But we have, alhamdulillah, 4 avenues, not only this one. This is number 1. Avenue number 2. It's avenue number 2 to realize your faults, and we are still in step number 1. Step number 1 in improving our manners. Avenue number 2 of finding your own faults is to cooperate with one of your best friends. According to the hadith that the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-mu'minu mir'atu akhi. Try to understand that deeply. The believer is the mirror of his brother in Islam. When you look to the mirror, if you have any fault or any scratches in your face, do you think that the mirror will lie to you? The mirror will never lie to you. The mirror will show you your faults. That's what the Prophet meant, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Al-mu'minu mir'atu akhi. Try to make deal with your best friend in Islam that we inform each other 2 ways about our faults, and we can work together to correct ourselves. That's why more than one from our grandfathers from the Salaf said, رحم الله امرأ أهدى إلي عيوبي. May Allah have mercy upon the person who give me a gift by telling me my faults. The best gift is to show me my weaknesses. Why? To correct them, to upgrade my manners. Unfortunately, again, in our communities, we have a lot of hypocrisy, and people compete with each other in nothing. No target, no goal. So we find some people of hearts of diseases. If he come to him saying, oh, I find you doing such and such, and I think it's good to correct that in yourself. Quickly, the other person of bad heart saying, Oh, and I saw you doing such and such, and you have such and such and such, and I heard you saying such and such, like it's a war between them. The scholars here give us a simple and nice and deep example to understand how stupid the person who doesn't accept that advice to realize his own fault from his brother, the one who loves you. They said, if somebody comes to you while sitting now and warn you that there is a snake under your thobe, under your dress, be careful, there is a snake. And you take care and you kill the snake and you save your life. What are you going to say to that person who warned you? Are you going to say, and you also have snake in your house? Or you will thank him, you will be so much thankful for that person that he saved your life. This is the example. If somebody told you about some faults and you return that advice by fist in his face, and you also have such and such and such and such, as if it's a fight taking place, then you are exactly like that stupid person. When you tell him that there is a snake under your dress, he say, and you have also snake there and there. And he doesn't even make himself busy killing the snake or getting away from the danger. It's the same example exactly. So, learning your faults from your brother, your best friend, and he learned his own fault from you also, but with sincerity, with white hearts, with sincerity, with love for the sake of Allah, with love for the sake of Allah. This is the second avenue that you can learn your own faults. The third avenue is to listen to your enemies. The envious people who envy you, those who do not like you and they want to harm you, listen to them. Read, because they look to you through black glasses. They will be the most ones searching deeply about your faults, and they add and they create, and they're not just, they made a lot of depression and oppression and injustice against you, right? But you might find something true. They're saying a lot of bad things, but they might say something right. The smart genius Muslim who really want to go in this path to improve his manners, he might go in this avenue to write down his faults. Listen to your enemies. You might find something true, and it's in you. Write it down. Every fault you find it, every weakness, every negative in your personality, in your manners, in your character, you find it, just write it down. Write the faults down. That's the first step. The last avenue is look at the community. When you find lies, lots of lies in the community, say to yourself, accuse yourself. Accuse yourself. Say, I'm one of them. I might lie also sometimes. So write down lying.